12 for Grand Meadow. Stayskull, the dump off. Jacobson cannot hang on. And even if he would have caught the ball, Trevor Van Dyke and Blake Van Dyke, they were right there to sandwich him.
Yeah, a Van Dyke sandwich right there, but excellent, discipline on defense. They could see Landon Jacobson leaking out. Look at both of these guys. They're right there. Just great discipline on defense. And Grand Meadow, again, they're not used to 3rd and 13, 3rd and 14. So if Edgerton Ellsworth can win down 1, down 2, he's from the sideline. So really neat that the kid got hurt but is still contributing to this prep bowl run.
Yeah, the consummate team guy. And this is Van Dyke. Actually, check that. That's Tyler Karash barreling his way down to the 41 for a first down. Another flag on the ground. But Karash doling out the punishment there, Ryan. I mean, he ran angry.
Personal foul, face mask, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Well, to add on to your point, Eric, watch the power here. Tyler Karash, he's got that ball in one hand. Look at him finish that run. That's what you love to see. A guy just lower his head and try to get those extra yards. Right now, you're trying to build on anything positive you can. If you're Edgerton Ellsworth, you can see the face mask right there, too, by Michael Stayskull. And added on.
Waiting to happen. Yeah. They have a first down at the 26, again out of the eye. And throwing, or trying to throw, is Hanson. And boy, he was bagged up quickly. Getting in there was Leo Bicey, just missing the sack.
Yeah, Daniel Harrison in there as well. You can see him coming on a blitz. He's the all-time leader in sacks for this Minnesota defense. He's also coming off of a knee injury. And I don't think anyone in Class 1A does that better than this Viking defense.
3rd and 10. Lee in motion, left to right.
You can see 2 guys going with him, too.
Hanson on the sprint roll. Nobody there, but I think Lee may have gotten bumped in his route. There's a flag down. We'll see.
Yeah, very rarely do you see one guy go in motion. 2 defensive backs for Minnesota go in motion with them. You can see their challenge is to double team Michael.
Well, there's Michael Lee there.
Holding defense, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Ron, that's what happened, Ron. That's why Michael Lee, you'll see him run the route, and he will go down, and that's why.
Yeah, contact, past that 5-yard marker. That's an easy call. Quarterback, an easy throw, gets him confidence, gets him back into rhythm, too.
Now Garrett Hennon, rumbling and rambling and still going near the goal line. Ball on the ground. Touchdown Minnesota. Wow. Esping fell on the loose ball after Henning coughed it up at the goal line. How about that?
Garrett Henning was like a bowling ball going through pins there. He was rumbling and stumbling, and good team tackling. The ball comes loose. That's just heads-up play by Nicholas Esping, keeping with it and grabbing that ball before it rolled out of bounds still.
And watch the tail end of the run, because it's all second effort by Hennon, knocked away by Stetler, and then here comes Esping. It's a battle of number 5s, and number 5 in blue and gold wins the race to the ball.
Well, how about Esping? He's on the ground and has the wherewithal to get up right away, the awareness to go get that ball. And look at how close, Eric, this was to rolling out of bounds. Another footer.
To be firm, because he's a heck of a tight end from Holly.
4th and 4. Hart can run, has the corner, and he has the first down. He'll take a tumble there out of bounds. He was dragging, I think it was Mylan Kent there on the far sideline. But a big pickup, and that's how Billy Hart can hurt you. You have to respect, and you have to respect the aerial attack. You can't play man against this De La Salle offense, and when you sit guys back in his zone, a guy like Billy Hart can take advantage, as we see the flag.
Personal foul on the defense, late hit out of bounds, 15-yard penalty, first down.
That's Kent who gets a hold of him inbounds. And just kind of stumbled in. And they're going to kick it away and trust the defense. Boy, another nice kick. Fair catch called for by Nessler. Got a hand in his face. There's a flag. Still makes the catch, and you just can't get that close. Zach Boughton was nose to nose.
Got to give him a yard.
You got to have mistletoe over you. You're going to get that close. 11-11 to play, and Mankato West, if they can hold on to this football, can seal this football game up perhaps with a long drive that results in 6 more.
You know what they've done is they've forced Simley to get into those second and longs.
Well, take a look, exchanging pleasantries. Did catch the football. We'll take a timeout. It's the Prep Bowl on 45 TV.
Receiver shotgun, 1 right, 4 left. They'll pass it here to the near side, and that is going to be caught, but no gain on the play here for Holdingford. They find Griffin Olson with all those blockers out in front. Holdingford was ready for that, and look at the young man that came over, read it well, kind of blew the play up.
Well, they had numbers too. You had 4 wideouts and 3 defensive backs, so if you're able to break this tackle right here, you got a lot of green field in front of you. But give the defense side, and so that leaves the guy outside to have a free shot at the quarterback.
Enerson is just a freshman. Another high snap, and this one is going to be partially blocked on the punt by Brinker. Bold is once again going to get good field position. It'll be down at the Bold 45-yard line. Still no score, but Bold has been blessed with good field position, and they will have it first down when we come back. Second quarter action in the AA championship game on 45 TV.
Low, you keep your feet moving, and you play all the way through the tackle.
Another punting situation, and this is going to be a rugby punt by Brinker. He runs out of the pocket. He can be hit, and he is slow to get up. It'll be the best punt of the day here for Holdingford. Inside the 30, they'll mark it at the 28-yard line. That's where Bold will get it when we come back in the AA championship game. In a scoreless second quarter, Holdingford and Bold. Look at the hit. West Central Conference runners-up to Painesville. They lost to Painesville in the first game of the season, then upended Painesville in the section championship, so they exacted some revenge, and the Warriors keep it on the ground. This one is going to be a short pickup, but also a penalty flag is down.
Top block on the offense. 15-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
That's a big penalty.
Now out of timeouts, trips left. They're going to swing it that way to Brinker. It's a screen for the wide receiver. He will fight his way inside the 30. It's going to be a first down. That'll stop the clock.
But no timeouts?
No.
So you got to get your line up on the football and spike it here really quick.
First down Huskers. And there's some confusion on the line of scrimmage. And they're going to spike it. And that'll stop the clock. One of their linemen, Keaton Knutson, was trying to figure out where in the formation he belonged to be. And here's that little swing over to Brinker.
Yeah, Brinker, they're on the bubble screen. So you just want to get the ball on the perimeter. And usually it's a little fast little run, wide receiver. But now it's a 210-pound left guard who's running with the football.
It's like a low.
27 feels a little bit more like 10.
Second down and 7. Stoddard to pass. All kinds of time in the pocket for Weiss, and this is going to be knocked down and incomplete. Going for the ball, the cornerback Alex Knapp kind of went through Weiss, but he was playing the ball. No flag. It'll be third down. And he comes up a little gimpy there. Alex Knapp, the junior, you can see.
And trying to do the same thing here, trying to go up and get that ball at the highest points. He jumps and he's able to get his fingertips on it, but you got an offensive guy there trying to do the same thing. Looked like it maybe could have been a face mask.
I think it's just so cold he couldn't tell if that was the. And a first down for Bold. at the 21, middle of the field. I formation movement. It's been a while since we've seen a flag. And movement originating on the offensive line. This will be a 5-yard penalty.
Dead ball.
Well, big break right there for holding for it, and I'm telling you.
Bold and holding for it in that game. Holding for the northernmost town and city and school in this year's Prep Bowl. Bolson trying to run. He got knocked down by a face mask. Reaching out with Stephen O'Brien trying to make the tackle. I'm sure he didn't try to grab that face mask, trying to grab anything to tackle that elusive quarterback, and he just happened to grab the face mask. Penalty here against Rochester Lourdes will help out the Wildcats.
Incidental face mask, 5-yard penalty from the end of the run, still 2nd down.
Yeah, and people sometimes, they'll ask me as a former player, like, how do these guys grab face masks? It happens so quick, and guys are so shifty. Your arms are flailing, and you can see that it was accidental. Yeah. And Stephen O'Brien, he's a dominating defensive lineman.
And it'll be a bouncing kick towards the sideline, and that is exactly where it'll end up. On the wrong side of the sideline, Rochester Lourdes will take it at the 35-yard line. They do have a choice here. They can.
Free kick out of bounds. Ball in place. 35-yard line, 1st down.
They have the option. You can take it where the ball went out of bounds if it's better than the 35, or you can force them to re-kick it. It went out of bounds right about the 35, and that's where they're going to have it.
Yeah, 35. That's good starting field position.
It's a little bit high for Groff. Like you said, he's probably going to come back and say he should have had that. He probably catches balls like that all the time. 4th down as they go for it. Scrambling pass incomplete as Bolson's being pressured, and he goes down. And now we've got some extracurriculars going on between the quarterback and a defensive player, and they're going to throw a flag. They're going to get in between the parties here, and we'll sort things out.
The question is, Jim, who is that going to be on? There was some pushing and shoving. If that's an unsportsmanlike conduct, is it going to be after the play? Will it affect the possession of the ball?
We'll hear from our referee, George Wynn. He will explain it here for us momentarily.
Dead ball, personal foul against the offense. The 1st and 10, Lourdes, 15 yards from previous spot.
So it goes against the offense. Bolson and Paul Schroeder there got tangled up. And it was Schroeder who was pressuring Bolson and forced that throw that landed incomplete on 4th down.
Yeah, take a look at this. Bolson feeling the pressure collapsing here. Wanted to make that initial throw, and then right at the end he's forced. He had a guy open, and it looked like it was Oswald who was wide open.
Bolson fake to Oswald. Scrambling, sets up, floats it across the middle, up for grabs, intercepted off the deflection. Rochester Lourdes ball, Andrew Olson on the return, and he gets tackled hard from up high by Carter Gregerson, or excuse me, Ethan Bolson, the quarterback. And it is a turnover and is going to be a tack-on penalty here at the end. Nice presence of mind by Andrew Olson, just kind of laying in the weeds for that tip. It was three defenders in the area of the intended receiver.
During the return, personal foul, face mask on the offensive team. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
There were 4 defenders in that area, so really tough. Zylstra just didn't have the numbers as high as he can jump. That's why they're doing that, because he can dunk a ball off a chair. I mean, sitting on the chair.
Yeah, that's a tough ass. Anytime the ball hangs in the air for that long, you get 4 people, and you're taught as a defender, if you can't catch it, tip it up. We saw the Seattle defense last year in the Super Bowl do that. And a nice
3rd and 12. Bolson flag down. Scrambling. Still scrambling. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, get some positive yardage, and then he is brought down, and more flags will fly. The tackle by Paul Schroeder, but it might have been that tackle that got flagged. We have multiple infractions.
And we saw Paul Schroeder and Ethan Bolson get into it earlier in the game, pushing and shoving.
all good. They had a little steam more, right?
We have 2 penalties on the play. Shot block on the offense, personal foul, forced collar on the defense, penalties offset, repeat 3rd down.
We've seen Hart go to Bridges repeatedly. Gonna roll the pocket here, little run pass option. He'll fling it into space and it's incomplete. That's a forward pass. Side of the football field. 6'3", great leaper. They're looking that way, now over the middle, and that is a De La Salle touchdown. Oh my goodness, it's not. Bridges had it, he rolled, the ball came out. And Bridges can't believe it, neither can Billy Hart.
You know, he has possession, I think, right here, but then the ball comes down.
Boy, that's a
tough
job.
call.
Great job by our camera crew.
Yeah, it's a great angle.
That is the 2nd non-touchdown for De La Salle today.
Another 4th down, you're going for it. You got to probably get some points here, down 12-0.
And such a talented offensive front, but this is not a road grading type of offense. Big 4th down, into the corner of the end zone. Didn't get it. Did not get it. That's Isaac Hodge, and you can see the frustration. That is the 3rd near touchdown for De La Salle today, and yet another stop for that Becker Bulldog defense.
It's another great angle coming up right here. It's a corner route. Goes out and gets the ball at the highest point. And I think it's the right call. I mean, the ground helps the receiver gain possession of the football, and obviously you can't use the ground. And so just, again, a game of inches. That ball, maybe 6 inches, a foot. And I think at this point right now, what you want to do is you just want to get out of here, right?
Or give it to this guy. There goes Schwintek. He's up the sideline. He has some speed as well. He'll cut back at the 50. Ball is loose. Inside the 45 at the 42. Who's got it? The Islanders do.
You just wanted to get out of here. If you could get to halftime with a 12-0 lead, you're feeling great about it. And you just put the ball back. Minute 38, 3 timeouts. But give credit to the defense. Don't ever give up on a play, and you come back and you create the fumble right here.
Now Schwintek had a chance to go out of bounds as Hodge had the angle on him. He cuts back inside. It was Bridges who forced it. It was Miller who fell on the football. And a minute 38 is plenty of time for Billy Hart. 15 yards.
Man on man up top.
That ball is tipped. Still tipped. Did he hold on to it? I believe he did.
Second interception of the quarter.
Dawson Brown with the tip drill, and he picked it on his back.
First down.
You know, they tell defensive backs, when you see that receiver do the screen motion attack, and look at that. How about a game of inches?
How about the
Dawson making 2 big plays in the 3rd quarter? Look at the concentration on his back with the pick.
His second, the 3rd thrown by Hart. Again, Billy Hart only threw 7. 2nd down and 10, but have gotten away from Niels. They'll come on the inside screen to Watson. He's loose, and they're not going to catch him. He's at the 10, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time today. Touchdown. Or no, they're going to mark him out at the 1-foot line. The pylon went tumbling. So I guess they did catch him, or at least the sideline did.
They had enough angle on there to knock him out of bounds. What the key to this here is great receiver blocking downfield. Those receivers get just enough on those D-backs. You're going to see here number 6 getting a nice block. Just enough on him to knock him in, and that's Kevin Marzoff. And give him Watts just enough room to get that. I mean, that's there to take, and so I like that call, and I like that play by Schlichting.
Now here's Niels dragging. It would be tackled. The ball's loose. The ball is loose, and the Spartans are on it. Now the Scarlets say he was down. The officials disagree, and Joe Matthews celebrates as the Spartans, for the first time this evening, hold against Mankato West.
Well, I tell you, you watch Tyler Hayes, number 54, comes in. He just smokes this guy.
Well, we hadn't heard Niels' name called in a while.
54, watch him, Tyler Hayes. What a shot. You hear some boos here, maybe, because it, shot to the head. I don't know. The kid's in a vulnerable position. You've got defenders playing full speed.
They load up the box. Here comes Schlichty. I don't think he got it. They caved it in on the interior and sent the Scarlets rocking backwards, and I believe the Spartans have held.
Yeah. No question, Jack Ryan, the big nose guard in there. You know he was going to be bringing it right back. Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Look at the spot on the first down.
Oh, I'll tell you what, watch where his body is down. Right there, folks, he's down. Bad spot.
Wow, what a break for Mankato West. That football is in the middle of the 0 of 40. They put it in front of the 0 and a first down. And that is
down right there.
That is a tough break for the Sidley Spartans. Wow.
And Eden Prairie has the ball to start the second half. Very important. How about a double reverse? That's Spielman looking for a little bit of room, and he gets outside into Totino Grace territory. Mazzengo makes a stop on J.D. Spielman. I thought I saw a flag tossed back on that play. Not sure what it was back at the 45-yard line. There it is. Well, you want to come out, Corbin, with a strong play like they did, but now they've got this.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty, repeat first down.
But you know what, Dave, that's typical Mike Grant. I'm telling you, he's got a little box of tricks out there. He'll come out with a couple of trick plays. If they've got some struggles in a game, that's vintage Mike Grant. He'll come out with a double reverse. He'll come out with some bounce pass type play, some pick and roll. I'm telling you, this is what he does and what he's. Yeah, I've been a part of that. That's just something crazy going on there now with the 6 feet they've gotten over the weekend. And,
well, I think I heard a whistler before that ball was picked up by Bennett. Cashman making the tackle. Carson carrying the football.
Edgerton Ellsworth, 4 down territory within the 1 yard line.
First and goal, Jacobson. Touchdown, Grand Meadow. Landon Jacobson has career touchdown number 90, his 27th of the season, and the Superlarks are on the board.
Well, and that's what you want to do. Defending state championship, your first drive of the Prep Bowl, you want to set the tone of this entire game. And really the big play on this drive, Eric, was that 3rd down pass completion where they gained 19 yards and got 18 first quarter points all year long.
Wyatt Richardson adds 1 more to the board. So Landon Jacobson, the thoroughbred running back, gets the touchdown. Now there's a flag on the field after the extra points, so the officials will huddle and figure out what that's all about. While we have this chance, I want to say happy birthday to my analyst here, Ryan Iverson.
I'm not going to tell you how old I am, Eric. Still in my late 20s.
Yeah, you're looking young and dapper today. First and 10 from the 36. Ball on the ground again, and Poland has to pounce on it. We've seen that a lot, especially on the Minneota side of the ball.
Well, and it's called a jet sweep, Eric, and it's that pre-snap motion from the wingback, and what it is it's a timing thing, and you can see they're just off, just by a split second, and the quarterback turns around. If that running back
from the 29, Brinker in motion, they'll fake it to him. Garrett steps up to the end zone, far side, intercepted. Picked off. Austin Weiss again.
Second interception today, and just great coverage from his cornerback position.
Again, Taylor Nitz is in there in place of Blake Patrick. Great coverage. It was one-on-one coverage. And as you can see, Weiss stepped in front, picks it off. Bold will have it at the 20 when we come back.
He's got a great chance to win this football game.
Wolf directly behind the quarterback. It is the option, and he will allow Wolf to run, and he fumbled it. at the 30-yard line. There is a scramble. Holding Ford's Nitz comes in saying that they've got it, and the officials, though, have not indicated such, and Bold comes up with the recovery. Austin Terstig, their center, coming up with a loose ball. 3rd and a yard. Big play there.
Well, and that's the thing that everyone's trying to do is who can get that turnover. And you can see a little bit of confusion there in the exchange. And sometimes you don't get that perfect exchange. That ball's not exactly
Messman. No, it's actually direct to Brinker, and he's going to throw. He's looking, he throws, it's caught! Touchdown on 4th down for the Huskers to the quarterback, Garretts.
The left guard playing some quarterback.
Wow, Nathan Brinker. They had Messman, you didn't know who they were going to snap to.
Look at Brinker here in the pocket. He moves to his right, comes back to his left, keeps his eyes downfield.
There's your 4th and 8 play, Justin.
Of course, the left guard playing in a shotgun quarterback, and look at this perfect play. Back to his quarterback. Tied up. 2nd goal
from the 7. Toss, far side, Steffel race to the pylon. Touchdown. He won the race to the far pylon, and Bold has answered in a couple of plays, and now they need a 2-point conversion.
You know, they haven't been able to get the ball outside of the perimeter much. We haven't heard much of Steffel in the second half, but right there, the quick pitch right over to that hole, and it looks like he steps out, but he hits the pylon first, but not with the football. Tough call right there. Let's see it right here. He gets to the outside, but you got to get that the ball to the pylon, and it's a tough call.
Yeah, in that instance, it is where the ball is.
So that they put up 44 in last year's Prep Bowl, and it wasn't good enough. So
3rd and 5, Hillman to the air, close to a 1st down. It is caught, and we'll wait and see where they mark this ball on the completion to Andrew Olson, who came in with 3 receptions. Give him 4 now on the season as he makes the catch.
That's going to be awfully close, Jim.
They're going to call timeout for measurement. The sticks are on that side of the field, so our chain gang here today won't have to travel too long. There's Mike Kessler. He played at South Dakota State, class of '97. Adam Vinatieri,
the kicker,
one of his teammates.
Wow.
He's got some Super Bowl bling. And he is short. How many links there, Ryan? 3, 4 links in the chain?
About 4 inches, and this is going to be a decision. Mike Kessler, I think, with that big offensive line, is going to feel pretty comfortable to go for it. And take a look at this. What I love, it's a nice throw, nice looking throw, but look at the ability to come up and tackle by the defensive back there, and that's number 32, Wyatt White. He looked like Wyatt Erb in the secondary.
Down, and he attacked the back, so that time he kept the ball.
Yeah, he keeps it again, and he is surging towards the goal line. No signal yet. And it's going to be just shy, and you can't run it without guys who can block up front. It's a fun offense to block in, and it's Chris Bowman, the left, is untouched, but his aggressiveness takes him out of the play and gives the running lane to Niels. Now an empty backfield. Watts alone up top. There's a flag on the play coming to the bottom of the screen, and that is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Pitlock, and he was double covered down the left sideline. And flag on the far side of the football field, right where Watts turned upfield, and perhaps he turned up early. Take a look at 18 in motion.
Yeah, looks
illegal
like
motion.
Early.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Replay 1st down.
Now in Canada would be okay.
I was gonna say. Well, no safety over the top. You're vulnerable. They're looking that way, and they're going over the top. Watts near the end zone. Amspoker was there. Did he pick it off?
Not sure if he had possession.
He did. That's a touchback.
Wow.
That's an interception and a touchback. Matt Amspoker blanketing Connor Watts in the end zone, and he steals one out of the sky. Schlichty only threw 5 picks all year long, and once again, Simley takes the ball away in the red zone.
You know, it'll be tough to see here. See if Anspour can come down and control. Sure does, but then, you know, what part of him is hitting on the inbounds?
I think you see his wallet hits right on the inbounds.
Okay, there's a
foot, another foot,
and a
rump.
And a rump. There you go. He's in.
2 foots plus a rump equals an interception.
3, big play here just inside the 10 for the Eden Prairie Eagles. And trying to fight for that first down. Again, it's going to be very close. That's Will Raines. And you can see the pile. The lineman trying to help him up. See where the officials step this off. And it's going to be 4th and short again for Eden Prairie. Good look at the architect of 3 consecutive state championship teams right there. Trying to go for that unprecedented 4th consecutive. Right now just trying to get a first down. 4th and short. They'll bring the sticks out, just kind of make sure where it's at. Tino Grace offense has been doing everything right so far in this football game, and now after a great return by J.D. Spielman, Eden Prairie has an opportunity. So there you can see the spot.
Bush there in the middle.
Will Raines, 30 touchdowns this season. How about that? Handoff. There he is, fighting, trying to get into the end zone, and the linemen say he's in. But the officials are disagreeing. And they'll be just shy as T.J. McDonald made a great stop.
So looking at this, you know, Connor Noble, he's right there in the backfield. He's going to be the lead blocker, 260-pounder.
Everybody packed in tight. Bennett going to hand it off, and the leaping touchdown again by Kez Flomo. And he adds to his season total, which was 20 when he came into this game. 20-7 to Tino Grace.
Well, he's a man on a mission. He's not even breathing hard out there. I'll tell you, this kid is unbelievable. That's a leap from the 2-yard line up and over the middle. And I'll tell you, everybody in the city of Eden Prairie was inside the box that time. We had all 11 guys.
Quick and too good.
2nd and 17. To the air is Post, and it's incomplete. He wanted Trevor Van Dyke on the post pattern. Now there's a late flag. Ojulu bumped into Post after the incompletion. That might be what that's all about.
Yeah, they're going to get him, I think, for maybe a personal foul hitting up near the head, which, again, at every level of football, they're really concerned with eliminating those kind of hits.
Well, Gary Sloan not happy with the call. Here's referee John Clinner. You be the judge at home. There's Ojulu. There's Van Dyke.
Yeah, I have to say, Eric, that looked like a pretty good hit. You can see he got him with his shoulder to shoulder.
They got to keep putting him deep.
Never tried to Hodge on the near side. He gets past Mike. Runs into Dawson Brown to help wrestle him down shy of the 10-yard line. Sits up 3rd down and call it 4. But Hodge twisted awkwardly there. You see Isaac, he's a senior. And this is a senior-laden Islanders football team. The freshman Booker back in at tailback. 3rd down, 7. Time for Hart, nowhere to go with the football. He's going to run for it. Pauley's in hot pursuit. Big block on the corner. Hart is met there. Flag is down. Short of the first down by about 3 yards, and you see Bridges, and he is upset because the flag was thrown in his general direction after he laid what looked like a pretty good block on Pauley. Lundeen getting the Tom Coughlin cheeks going.
Personal foul on the offense, targeting, 15 yards, replay, 3rd down.
Well, I'm telling you, this is an area of emphasis at all levels of football. So any hit to the head, they're going to throw a targeting call. I think a lot of people have a hard time with it, but they're looking after the players' safety. And I think, again, Bridges doesn't like the call, but anytime you see it looks to be an intentional head-to-head contact, they're going to call it.
And you see Bridges comes in with the block to the shoulder. We just haven't seen Mankato West slipping the football. They fake it to him. Come to Connor Watts. Gets a great block. Picks his way near first down yardage, and he has it as he takes a shot on the boundary from Joe Matthews.
Yeah, you're looking at those guys getting out in front of him. I think it was Dan Kecker. Boy, what a shot. You're going to see number 53 get out, just critical on these little bubble passes. Watch the big lineman there. Boom, knocking him down. Letting his receiver use his athletic ability.
I think what the Scarlet sideline was calling for was defenseless player here, saying that Watts was a defenseless player when he took the shot from Matthews. And it's up near the face mask. Does not draw a flag, though. Certainly one.
Under a minute to go. Now rolling. Play action, looking off, and he's got his man open, and he caught it. And another first down in the hands of Brady Bertram, the sophomore, making the catch. And again, they are just methodically moving down the field. Ben Price with the tackle for the Eden Prairie Eagles.
You know, I like to throw on the run for Lance there, and that's just a very vanilla play action off of the exact same running play they've been calling all first quarter here. And so setting Eden Prairie up to battle that.
Really set the tone for the rest of the game. You go up 3 scores if you're Grand Meadow. That might be too tough to overcome.
Stayskull down the middle. Incomplete. He wanted Olsen, but there's a flag. And we'll see if they're going to get an interference call against Edgerton Ellsworth. He just hung it up there, floated the ball. Tyler Karash on the coverage.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Sound.
Yeah, and you can see Tyler was actually in great position. They're going to get that every time if you don't turn your head around and at least make an attempt on the football. We saw that last week in the Vikings-Bears game.
Here, 3rd and 9. Garrett's pump fake to Brinker. Now he's going to go deep. It's for Trevor Brown, and it's knocked away. There is a flag down at the 19-yard line. We talked about the tight end Brown. They go to him in big situations, and there was coverage, there was contact, and a flag down at the bold 19. Much to the chagrin.
Defense. There'll be a 15-yard penalty. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, and there's the break Holding Ford was looking for. He had straight man coverage. And the ball is thrown well, but I don't think it's a catchable ball. But you look back and you bump into that wide receiver, and the refs are going to call that every time. Nice call.
That's one of those. You see it at the higher levels all the time. Throw it up, you might get the pass interference.
Alex Gettle trying to make some adjustments on defense. Push to the air for the first time. Hit him right in the numbers. Did he hold on to it? Yes, a juggling reception. Matt Anspoker made the catch. We know Bush has a strong arm. They don't ask him to throw it often, but the baseball star delivers deep up the seam. And we talked about the adjustments Simley has to make. Mankato West defensively has some adjustments to make as we see a spectacular bouncing touch. Three men to the wide side of the football field. Slick is looking that way. Now looks back to his man coverage. Has a man open. Pitlock hauls it in. Out of bounds. No catch, says the official on the far side. So Pitlock went high to make the grab. Would have been more than enough for a first down and then some, but he was wide of the boundary. Forced that way by the safety, Joe Matthews. Take another look.
Oh, what a smooth throw here by Schlichty. I mean, he's right on the money. Just out of bounds by a step.
Great shot by our crew, who's been working hard all weekend long, as you see right there, the toe on the chalk.
3rd and long. Deep into TG territory.
Here comes a trick play.
Look at this. And being pursued. Good defensive coverage. Look how far back, all the way back toward midfield. Gallard going to move it up. He can still pass, you know. He does. Into the end zone.
Oh,
touchdown. What a long stretched out play that was. And Josh Lanassa makes the catch for the touchdown for Eden Prairie.
You can't make it up, Dave. I mean, draw that one up in the locker room at halftime. Give me a break. I'll tell you, that's typical Eden Prairie. They're going to throw a couple of trick plays at you. That time, I'll tell you, the quarterback keeping that alive was so critical.
But a penalty, it looks like, Corbin, on the play.
Oh, no.
I'm going to march this one back.
What do we got?
Ineligible lineman downfield on the offense.
Oh, it's bound to happen.
We play third down.
Yeah, that
play.
Running
around so much is bound to happen.
That play took as long as our entire first quarter.
Absolutely. It sure did. I'll tell you, he probably ran 100 yards in that play. And when you look at Gallard here, it's just a fake to double reverse. So they're trying to hit somebody deep, hoping the safeties are coming up playing the run. And there's Gallard basically running for his life. And right now you're bound to have offensive linemen downfield. And sure.